Hi there, YouTube! I'm Zach.
And I'm Laura, and we are here launching our brand new web series about movies and data.
Now, neither Laura or I are experts on film or anything. We do mostly theater. But we are students of storytelling, and we've started to notice a little bit of a pattern.
And the pattern is that there's never any parts for me.
I mean, it's not just plays, right? Movies, video games, comic books, novels.
They star men. Well, white men. Somehow we can't tell a good story unless it stars a white man with a white man villain and a whole bunch of white man supporting roles.
And you know, I do appreciate all the parts.
Thanks.
But it is getting a little old, right? I mean, how many movies do I have to watch starring bland white guy number 782?
We live in a country of immigrants. Our population is 40% non-white, and yet somehow we've reduced people of color to some token character. What we began to wonder is, has it always been like this?
Is this a new thing? Has Hollywood gotten worse? Have they gotten better?
The thing is, there's no numbers.
But just anecdotally, I mean, let's look at that awful James Franco Oz prequel.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
I mean, 1939, The Wizard of Oz opens to critical and commercial success with a cast full of women. Glinda, Dorothy, Wicked Witch of the West, all characters who make choices and move the plot forward.
And the men, they're just sidekicks. With a possible exception of The Wizard of Oz, they don't affect the plot at all. They're just there for laughs.
And it wasn't a big deal. I mean, it wasn't a girl movie. It wasn't the traveling sisterhood of the Ozpans. It was just an adventure story that happened to star women.
Now, contrast that to 2013 with this prequel. In that, the female characters, who by the way are actual witches with actual magical powers, they're somehow helpless and awaiting some prophesied man who's gonna come and rescue them by replacing Daddy?
Which is to say nothing of the sexual undertones. I mean, James Franco, he's the lovable cat, right? He sleeps with everybody, fine, whatever, but the women who sleep with him, they are somehow undesirable, stupid. I mean, the Witch of the West is literally marked for life for dancing with the wizard.
So the question becomes, has Hollywood become so refined, such a profit-oriented, risk-averse machine that we're seeing more white dudes than ever before?
The thing is, there's no data.
There have been some current studies about today's cinema.
Spoiler alert, there's a lot of white dudes.
But not really anything in terms of the history of cinema.
So we figured, why not collect the data ourselves?
Because it would take forever.
True.
But if we go one movie at a time and make a webisode for each one...
Might be fun.
Could be.
So, here's the plan. Each episode, Laura and I will scrub back to a top-grossing movie of the past.
We'll go one decade at a time so that we can get a century's worth of data really quickly. But then when we run out of decades, we're going to come back to the present, work our way back over and over and over again until we've done every year.
For every movie, we will collect a mountain of data, including every character with a speaking line, their race, their gender, what their role is in the plot, whether they're a good guy or a bad guy, etc.
We're going to look at stereotypes. We're going to look at sexualization of women, sexualization of men. We're going to look at relationships and their gender composition, as well as their ethnic makeup.
I mean, did you know that Hollywood almost never casts a black man with a white woman?
Which has led to Eva Mendes making a career out of being just ethnic enough to be allowed to date Denzel Washington and Will Smith. How is that a thing?
Anyway, the data will be collected in a vast spreadsheet.
You would make a spreadsheet.
Which will be publicly available via Google Docs, so you can double-check our work, or you can use it for your own nefarious purposes. We'll also make some pretty graphs for people who just want a simple breakdown.
And after we watch each movie, we'll make a video letting you know what we found, what we thought of the movie, so that you can come with us every step of the way.
So, welcome YouTube to CineScrubs.
Cine what?
CineScrubs.
I thought this was a movie channel.
It is. It's like cinema. Cine.
Well, yeah, but why Scrubs?
Well, Because we're new at this, and because we're scrubbing back through time.
What is scrubbing back?
It's a verb. It's like rewinding, but, for digital video.
You scrub digital video?
Yeah, either backwards or forwards.
That is stupid.
Well, it's too late now.
Fine. Join us next week as we scrub back
That's the way.
to our first decade of 2005, where the highest grossing film was Revenge of the Sith.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. The highest grossing film of 2005 was Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith?
That is accurate.
Can we skip a decade?
I think that would make for bad data.
Okay. Well, if you're a masochist and you want to watch along with us, you can find Revenge of the Sith on Blu-ray and DVD. You won't find it on any streaming services, so if you don't own it already, borrow it from a friend, I guess.
If you have any questions or comments, leave them below.
So, until next time, Scrubs out!
Oh, and maybe leave some suggestions for a sign-off.
Scrub them if you got them!
No,
Scrub-a-dub-dub, 3 YouTubers in a tub!
not okay.